In today's face-off circle, French onion chip dip. I love it. Oh, hey, but some of the ingredients, they were a little hard to pronounce. Let's check them out. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. We have 4 dips on our playoff circle. Heluva, Daisy, Dean's, and Meijer Brand. Now, if you just want to know my personal best, you can hop to the end and check it out. But if you're a little nerdy in ingredients like I am, please stick around and let's check them out. Now, all have a serving size of 30 grams, except for Heluva, their serving size is 31 grams. It's about 2 tablespoons. Now, all of these have 60 calories, except for Heluva, they have 50 calories. As for fat, they all have 5 grams of fat, except for Heluva, they have 4.5 grams of fat per serving. Now, for saturated fat, all have 3.5 grams of saturated fat, except for Dean's, they have 2.5 grams of saturated fat per serving. Now, if you're a sodium watcher, Daisy and Dean come in at the lowest at 160 milligrams, Heluva up second at 170 milligrams, and Meijer topping it off at 220 milligrams per serving. Now, all have the same amount of carbs at 2 grams, and for sugar, they all have 1 gram, except for Heluva, they have an extra gram, so they have 2 grams of sugar per serving. Now for the nerdy ingredients section. This is my favorite part. Now, the main ingredient in all of these is milk in some form or another. Dean's has skim and whey milk, Daisy has cultivated cream, and Meijer and Heluva have cultured milk. Now, all of these have various amounts of dried onions, dried parsley, dried garlic, salt, and sugar. Now, all of these except for one have added ingredients, which are 2% of the total ingredients. I just want to highlight some of maybe the questionable ingredients in these. Dean has an additional 22 ingredients under 2%. One of them is sodium hexametaphosphate. Now, this is used to improve quality, but it could interfere with digestion. They also have dehydrated carrageenan, which is a seaweed. Now, the FDA says it could cause inflammation and digestive problems like bloating, irritable bowel disease, and even colon cancer. Just a reminder though, this is under the 2% of the ingredients. Now, Meijer has 14 ingredients that are under 2%. They have carrageenan, which we just spoke of, and sodium phosphate. Now, this is used as a thickening agent, but it's also used in medicine for constipation. Now, Heluva, they have 10 ingredients that are under 2%. One of them is potassium sorbate. Now, this is used for freshness, but studies have shown it's toxic to DNA and has a negative effect on immunity. Just on a side note, Meijer, Dean, and Heluva have biofood. Now, last but not least, well, actually least, is Daisy, which come in at 6 ingredients, and all those 6 ingredients are the main ingredients that we already talked about. The spices, the sugar, the salt, and the milk. So Daisy by far is the winner in the ingredient list with only 6 ingredients. So earlier I did a blind taste test to see which one that I like the best. And Meijer and Dean's, they tasted good. There were no heavy into any taste where you could taste like, oh, I could taste this. So I did like those. And Daisy, to me, they were heavy in the sour cream taste, and I'm not big into sour cream, but I could really taste that a lot. And Heluva was more of a light, fluffy, wasn't overpowering any of the tastes, so I like those also. Well, for me, the winner is Heluva. It tasted good. It wasn't overpowering anything. It was light and fluffy. I like that. I like the minimalist ingredients that Daisy had in it. But once again, the sour cream, it overpowered for me. So my pick with only 10 ingredients is Heluva Good Dip French Onion. Oh, and by the way, if you see my last video, what's the best store brand chips? Shameless plug. You'll find out that what chip I'm using right now. And a reminder, this is a serving size of chips stated on the back of their bags, which is about 15 chips. at about 150 calories. And this Heluva, this is their 31 grams, a little over 2 tablespoons. And this comes in at 50 calories. So you got a 200 calorie snack, if you will. So I think those chips might cover that 2 tablespoons. Good. Hey everyone, thanks for watching.